and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And away we go from Brooklyn. Here's Ford on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
That'll be complete to Ford. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives them the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. That's completed right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They go play action on first. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He gets it headed right. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. 2nd and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. 4th down coming up. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. At the end of 1, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Down the sideline to the 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're throwing it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Pass play coming here. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He tosses right to the short side. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tie things 10-10. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll give them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running this one left. And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give them a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the Rams' 27-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Brought in by Ford. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Right up the gut. And give him 6 on the rod as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. So from the 3, here's second and goal. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. These guys get some late points and the lead. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Back to throw. Hauled in left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. To throw here on first down. He's on the move. He can run it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Second and 3 now. From the 46. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. First and 10 from the 41. Looking for a throw here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And it sets up second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Second and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. They've got a man in motion. Here he is on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Still going through the 25. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And they'll have first down. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll send you down the East Coast. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Comes for big yards on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Throwing from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
From the gun on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Hits him on the in route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Give now to the running back. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Tossing right to the short side. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams make it 17 all. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Ford on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. Markers reset, ball at the 37. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that is a touchdown. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And this one does not go far. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense running out for a new series led by their running back. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well even with the workload they placed upon him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Running it now out of the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's 2nd and 5. Complete out to the right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Another carry for him. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down. Here's the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
This time it's a passing play. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now trailed by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First and 10, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Chased out. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 39. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Trying the right side. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Now trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
They'll run for this. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A great play defensively. They forced the loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Drive starts with an option, right side. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. He'll look to throw it. That'll be complete to Ford. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All set up now for 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to the well again. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
It's 4th down.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams headed out to the field now. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say so long from Brooklyn.